Hello everyone, welcome to another video of mine. It's quite lovely, and this is another Chelsea transfer news daily video for you guys, where I've got all the latest topics, all the latest news surrounding Chelsea in the past 24 hours. Big reports, big developments. Here we go. It's here we go time. Fabrizio Romano is confirmed literally 5 minutes ago. I'm recording this on the spot right now after Fabrizio Romano said here we go to Kai Havertz to Chelsea. Big news stories. Finally it's done. Finally, you won't see me every day saying Kai Havertz to Chelsea is imminent. Kai Havertz is coming to Chelsea. Fee needs to be agreed. It's done and dusted. I'll be getting into all the details with Kai Havertz, T.Silva and Ben Chilwell. All three are looking highly likely to all be signing. But before I do get into it, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, comment down below your thoughts, opinions in the comment section below. But without further ado, let's get straight into today's Chelsea transfer news daily. Now, starting off with, of course, what happened 10 minutes ago. On social media, on Twitter, Fabrizio Romano, he broke the news. Here we go, merchant. Total agreement has been reached in the last hours between Chelsea and Bayer Leverkusen for Kai Havertz. Last bid is going to be accepted. Last step, and then it's going to be, here we go, it's done. Personal terms agreed. Agent fees agreed. Wage length agreed. Length of contract agreed. 5-year deal for him. Documents been signed, subject to a medical fee has been agreed. And to give you guys a bit of context and detail as to how the structure of the deal is going to happen with regarding finances, it's going to be 80 million euros of front costs from Chelsea with an added 10 million euros of add-on. So the whole package is going to be 90 million euros, but then there's going to be an extra added 10 million euros in a structured deal when it comes to essentially the significant bonuses. So any clauses, essentially, if he performance targets, so if he hits certain targets, goals, assists, if Chelsea qualify for the Champions League, if Chelsea win any major honours, that will come into the added bonuses. So the whole package that we're going to be paying is 90 million euros, but there is an added 10 million euros, and that is performance related. So the whole package of Kai Havertz is a success at Chelsea. The whole package will cost us 100 million euros, but the upfront cost is going to be 80 million euros with 10 million euros and added bonuses. That makes sense. So the whole package is 100 million euros, but we only pay 80 million euros up front. So for me, yes, it's a lot of money, but he's a generational talent. He's a German superstar. He's a German talent that's coming out of Germany. A lot of technical ability. He's going to transform our midfield / attack. He's the exact type of profile of player that we need that can unlock defenses, break those low compact shapes, operation in between the lines, his slick passing, elegance, physical prowess, the pace and power. He has the full package, and only 21 years of age, he's going to develop into an absolute superstar. So for me, he's a marquee signing. It has to be done. He's going to be the one that's going to be selling shirts and the one that's going to transform our club into winning major honours in the near future. So it's done. Fabrizio's confirmed it. Here we go. It's done. It's done. And you know what? Relief, because we've known that with mega, multi-million pound mega deals like this, when it comes to Paul Pogba, Cristiano Ronaldo, Eden Hazard, even Jadon Sancho with being linked with United, and Kai Havertz with Chelsea, with multi-million pounds, amount of money being involved, it takes time. You've got to work out the structure of the deal. Both parties have to agree. The actual players' representatives, the agent has to agree, the player has to be satisfied. There's so many factors that, it takes time, and you just have to be patient with these sort of things, but it's done. And obviously, as time went on, people were getting nervous. I kept telling you guys, don't panic, it's going to happen. When I speak, you listen, but it's happened. Fabrizio Romano's confirmed it. Here we go. It's going to happen, but let me know what you guys think. Are you guys really excited for the signing? Did you think that we shouldn't have signed him? Maybe we should have used that 80 to 90 million euros and maybe invested it back into the defence, where it's a massive weakness that we need to address? Or do you think it's money well spent on Kai Havertz? Leave me your thoughts, opinions in the comment section below. But the good news don't stop there. The good news does not stop there. When you got rival fans envious of our business, you got Arsenal fans crying, Man United fans crying, Tottenham and Liverpool fans crying, Roman is back. That's when Chelsea are back. But more good news, and it looks like T.Silva will be the next signing after Kai Havertz, and another imminent signing, and could be announced within a week. Remember, congratulations to Bayern Munich last night on their Champions League victory. Unfortunately for T.Silva and PSG, they came runners-up and lost the final. But T.Silva featured in last night's game, so he's going to be taking a 3-week break now before the start of the season, and his agent will be doing all the work. But his contract has now expired. Fabrizio Romano, David Ornstein confirmed that was his last game for PSG. T.Silva bids farewell to Paris Saint-Germain with defeat in the Champions League final after 8 years and 7 league titles at PSG. The Brazilian centre-back is now a free agent, and despite turning 36 years of age next month, he understands that a move to Chelsea is now almost done, it's imminent, and according to various French publications, he's agreed to join Chelsea. He really wants to join Chelsea, same by Sky Sports and Sky Cover. He wants to come, his agent wants Chelsea. He's willing to take a wage cut to join Chelsea, and from what their understanding is, it's going to be a 2-year deal, but it's going to be more structured. So it's going to be a 1-year deal with an option to an extra year. So very similar to how David Luiz and Arsenal essentially were structured. Arsenal signed David Luiz for £8 million, and essentially he signed a 1-year contract, but within that contract and clause, there was a clause that could be triggered that if Arsenal was satisfied with his performances and were happy to keep him, they could trigger that contract and then he could stay for an extra year. And that's what's going to happen with Thiago Silva, looks like, according to Sky Sports. He's going to sign a 1-year contract, but within that contract there'll be a clause where it could be activated if Chelsea is satisfied with his performances, if he does well next year, if he marshals that back four as a leader in that back four. He's still a world-class centre-back and one of the best centre-backs in Europe, hands down, and would easily be one of the best centre-backs in the Premier League. If he isn't riddled with injuries, if he isn't injury prone, he's still at the top of his game, then I don't see why Chelsea would not activate the extra year and then he could stay for 2 seasons. So it really depends. I think that's the best way for both parties. You don't want Thiago Silva picking up an ACL or major injury, being out for the whole season. We're paying all his wages in the meantime, and then he stays for another year and we're screwed. So it's better that it's structured this way because it saves the club money, it gives us more options and choices. And like I said, Thiago Silva wants to come to Chelsea. So, he's had 6 offers from different clubs, and Chelsea's by far the strongest / best offer that he's had. So he wants to come to us. We need him. He needs us. It works both ways. I think it's fantastic business. But again, the good news won't stop there. Thiago Silva looks like he will be announced later this week, so expect that. But one signing that could be the earliest announcement out of Kai Havertz and Thiago Silva, and that is Ben Chilwell. Further good news, and we could see an announcement tomorrow or in the next 48 hours for Ben Chilwell. Now, we know that he's another sign that Chelsea are going to sign. All the top journalists and reports and publications from Fabrizio Romano have stated that Chilwell is also a here we go situation. Chelsea, of course, we know, have been trying to land Ben Chilwell for a long time now. £50 million is looking like what it's going to cost. It's going to be around £45 to £50 million upfront cost with a little bit of add-ons, but the whole package is probably going to be about £50 million. I think that considering what Leicester's valuation was back earlier, which was around £80 million, as Matt Law reported a few months ago, I think Mourinho's done really well negotiating. I think the club's done really well negotiating, and a lot of credit and plaudits needs to go towards our negotiating team. We've reduced the fee by £30 million. Compared that to how United paid £85 million for Maguire, I think we've done extremely well there. And I think that, credit to our negotiating team. And I think that is a fair price for him, fair valuation. He's 23 years of age, he has room to develop. He's England's #1 left back. He's top 3 left backs in the Premier League, even at this age of 23. And he has, potential and a ceiling to become one of the best, fullbacks / left backs in Europe, hands down. He has a lot of potential. His aerial duels, aerially one of the best fullbacks. His defensive positioning, his engine, his stamina, the way he can bomb forward and come back, defend, overlapping the winger. And yes, his crossing does need to improve, but again, he's 23, so he can develop that attribute. But I think that he has a lot of attributes Lampard likes. He's English, so he fits the homegrown quota. He ticks a lot of boxes, and that's why Lampard likes him, and I think that we have to respect it. We're getting Lampard's first choice targets, and remember, Chilwell was 23, so he's bound to improve, and in a better team, better environment where he wants to be, he's obviously going to shine and play even better. So I think it's a good signing. I always said that if it was around the 40, 45, £50 million mark, I'll be satisfied with the signing. I think that, like I said, he does have world-class potential, so we can't be too angry about that. But listen, Chilwell, Thiago Silva, Kai Havertz triple announcement, yes, please. We could be, as I record this video right now, it's a Monday. By Sunday night, at the end of this week, we could have all 3 already announced. We could expect a lot of videos this week. Announcement videos, potentially triple announcement videos, transfer news. That's why make sure you smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure, especially, you hit the bell notification so you're notified and you never miss an upload from me, because big videos coming this week. Like I said, expect loads of announcement videos. We're back, and what's even better than that is our business might not even stop there. We might not even stop at Hakim Ziyech, Timo Werner, Chilwell, Thiago Silva, Kai Havertz. We could be signing a goalkeeper as well. So listen, big things are coming. Time to be excited. As a Chelsea fan, I'm telling you now, as even myself, I'm excited. Big things from this club. But we're back, lads. But going to wrap up the video there, guys. If you did enjoy, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, comment down below your thoughts, opinions in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys for my next video. Peace.